Most people are able to move about freely. This allows them to develop, express their feelings, and establish relationships. However, this opportunity for personal and interpersonal development is not open to everyone. Sometimes people are unable to develop on their own. Personal growth and development can be impaired due to natural predisposition, personal circumstances, psychological or somatic complaints, in which case treatment is required. One method of treatment is music therapy. There are some 300 music therapists in the Netherlands, many of whom are members of the Netherlands Society for Creative Therapy. Since the 60s, music therapy has been administered in various disciplines. During the past few years, the emphasis has been placed on the formulation of theory and method development, both within training courses and in the practical field. Moreover, the position of the profession in a social context has received some attention. Scientific studies are being promoted and financed by the Boomer Funds, Bureau of Musical Copyright Music Therapy Fund. Moments of Freedom gives an impression of a few recent developments in music therapy in the Netherlands. Henriette has been mentally handicapped since birth. She felt rejected and injured herself so seriously that she had to be physically restrained. At an early age, she was committed to an institution for the mentally handicapped. Even in this environment, her self-mutilation only escalated. After a few years, it was decided to move her to a different residential group, to give her a fresh start. Following multidisciplinary discussions, a new treatment regime was drawn up, in which music therapist Bert Verbeeten plays a vital role. The ultimate objective is to free her both physically and psychologically, to unfetter her. At the moment, Henriette lives a solitary existence among her housemates. Her hands and feet are unbound. The road to psychological liberation is long, and not without struggles. Bert regularly asks her to join him. In caring for the mentally handicapped, physical closeness and contact are accepted means of expressing feelings and thoughts. Henriette is encouraged to participate, but she herself decides where to draw the line. To Henriette, music is a predictable, familiar, and therefore safe shell. Music gives her the leeway to be herself. She feels less rejected and more accepted in her own right. Her established patterns of self-mutilation have been broken. Together, Henriette and Bert continue their search for new roads that lead to psychological liberation.
Dag Henriette. Goedemiddag. Dag Henriette. Dag Henriette. Wat is daar, Henriette? was die? Eigenwijs. Wat was die, Henriette? Wat was die? Laat maar horen. Wat was die? Wat was die, Henriette?
Dikke. Niet meer.
Nee.
Nee. Dikke.
Verdikken me. Verdikken me.
The Dr. Henry van der Hoeven Clinic is situated in the city centre of Utrecht in the Netherlands. It is a forensic psychiatric hospital for the confinement of those who have committed serious crimes and whom the judiciary have declared cannot or can only be held partially responsible for their actions. The risk of recidivism is high. The objective of the treatment is to return them to society. Music therapy is increasingly prescribed as part of the therapy. John has a negative self-image, and his lack of social and emotional faculties has led to him committing extremely violent crimes in the past. The primary objective of the therapy is to use musical participation to let the patient experience support without feeling threatened. The first step is to practice listening and attuning to the other individually. The music therapist, Marco Naden, offers John a clearly distinguishable musical structure in which to discover and indicate his own limits. This is the first phase of the behavioral therapy process. This phase is known as individual tuning.
Kijken. Oké, waar gaat hij moeilijk? Eén klein rondje nog een keer. 1, 2, 3.
In Anna's case, the discovery and subsequent development of her vocal talent are a means of boosting self-confidence and relieving tension. She also needs a clearly defined external structure, in this case the music, because her internal structure is so limited. An individual form of social tuning is utilized, in which her own requirements do not stand in the way of dialogue with the therapist.
Give me one moment in time when I'm more than I thought I could be, when all my dreams are a heartbeat away and the answers are all up to me. Give me one moment in time when I race it with destiny. That in that one moment of time, I will feel eternity.
Marcel Tito Soleil counsels a patient group. He shows you how you can express yourself together with others within a structure defined by professional parameters. Everyone in such a group has their own role, which is indispensable to the group as a whole. All the band members cooperate with one another, but there is also scope for individual expression. This phase is known as social tuning.